Fellow Nigerians, I greet you. My people, I greet you. I greet you all out there. And if you're just coming across Focal Craft Design, I greet you specially. My name is Ifeolu Ausaiba, the creative head at Focal Craft Design, where we deal with fabric dyeing, commonly known as Adire. And you know now, Adire is in vogue now. And the rate that people are embracing this hand-dyed fabric, man, it's mind-blowing. And I want to say thank you so much to all lovers of Adire. And if you are here to love Adire, please, you have to love Adire because we need to promote our culture together. Don't let this culture to die. And please, if you're even interested in knowing how to do this so-called Adire, you can we can train you on that. The reason why I'm here is to inform you that we will be dropping educative informations on fabric dyeing. Who is excited? We'll be dropping educative information that will help you as a fabric dyer, that will help you as a textile designer, that will help you as a beautiful Nigerian. Even if you are not a lover of, even if you're not interested in knowing how to dye fabric, if you love Adire, this information, if the information that will be dropping on this platform will also be of help, will be useful to you. So, my lovers, olólùfẹ́ mi on once. Most of these our videos, most of these our educative informations will be dropped on our YouTube. Yeah, we can't drop everything on Instagram, drop everything on Facebook. It will be much more easier for us on YouTube. So we'll be dropping the informations on YouTube. We may share little on all other social media handles that we have. And wow, it's a welcome development because I believe that we need it. We need to learn. We need to also share our knowledge, our journey through textile design. And you have seen some of our job, and you can say that we are making a good progress. We are not doing badly. We are creating. We have been creative, and we produce exclusive fabric for you, beautiful people out there. Okay, it's a new development, and it is a welcome development, like I said. And before I go, I would like to drop a bonus. I'd like to start. Yeah, let me just start up. Let me just give us a little tip of what we need to know as a fabric dyer, what we need to know as a textile designer that we call ourselves, or as Adire lover, where you be or where you want to be. Okay, I would like to talk on selection of fabric. Now, without fabric, what are you? So, fabric is very important in our business. You can either use white fabric, yeah, you can use any color of your choice, but if you're working, you need a brighter color first to work with. Most of the time, I prefer working with white fabric. And like I said, you can use any beautiful color of your choice to start up. Yeah, you can use any color to start up. But we love white fabric. And this so-called fabric that we're talking about, it can fuck you up. It can make you create a very terrible blunder. So like I said, number one thing you need as a fabric dyer is your fabric. You need your fabric. And how do you identify a good fabric? How do you select a good fabric? I'm going to drop little tip today. And in our next episode, we continue from where I stop now. And I think we'll be using maybe like 5 minutes of your time or more as God helps me. So now, how do you select your fabric? How do you know a good fabric? I can't say everything today. I can't say everything now. But firstly, what you need to know about the fabric that you want to go and buy to work is that the fabric must be a cotton material. So be it chiffon, be it silk, be it satin, whether it's silk or whatever fabric you want to use, they must be made out of a natural fiber material like animal or plant. It is very important because you will be working with dye and some chemicals. And if you don't use the right fabric, it will not embrace or accept the dye solution. It will not accept it when you are working with the wrong fabric. So at the end of the time, you may either end up with a faded outcome, or the fabric may wash the dye out. So the dye may not stay on the fabric. At the end of the day, you have only just stressed yourself out. So in order not to stress yourself out, you have to know a good fabric, a quality fabric to use. And I always say, because the fabric is expensive, if it is expensive, if you can use it, you have to test it first. If you do not test it, you just buy it because it's expensive, it may fuck you up. It may not come out the way you want it because it may not be made out of a natural fiber material. But when any material, whether it's even cheap or whether it's expensive, once it is made out of a natural fiber material, you are good to go. So I'm going to stop here. I've given us a tip. You must understand that every of the fabric that you work with must be made of natural fiber material. Okay, I'll drop this likewise. The fabric must be durable. You must know that this fabric is a durable material. You must know the elasticity of the material. You must know the cleanability of the material. These three, they are very, very much also important. So in the next episode, I will I'll be discussing with us on how to test your fabric. Yeah, you must be able to test your fabric. You must know how to test this fabric to know that this fabric is made out of a natural fiber material. You must be able to know, you must be able to test, so that you will know, because all these people that are selling in the market, they may not be, you may not, it may take you time to find someone that is trustworthy, someone that will give you what is right for your job, because all they are all out for is to sell. And you to have it in mind that all that you are going for is to get a good fabric for your work. A good fabric will give you a good job. That's just it. A bad fabric, I won't call it a bad fabric, but I'll call it a bad fabric for textile designing. So a bad fabric will give you a very bad job. Especially your ninja day, it will not. You will at the end of the day, you will just you just realize that you have only stressed yourself. Especially if it is now batik that you are doing. I know it's shaming. If it is batik, you are gone. You are gone. You have to start all over again. So that is why I always advise to know, as a textile designer, to know the right fabric for this job. This new development will help a lot of textile designers out there to be able to improve on themselves. So we'll be discussing informative and educative discussions here at Focal Craft Design that is going to help you and how to grow. Our experience so far, our researches so far, we are going to share it with you so that we can all learn together. So my name still remains Ife Oluwa. So in the next episode, we are going to proceed to how to test your fabric. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And please, if this video has been so helpful to you, please like, drop your comments, subscribe to this channel. Please, if you have any question, you can drop it. This channel is meant to ask questions likewise. So if you have anything bothering you about textile design, about fabric dyeing, please, you can drop your comments and we will be able to reply you by the grace of God. Please share with people and let people know about this platform, let people know about this channel. So thank you. Thank you so much.